stop.
快艇，不是快艇啊，这个了。好，我们继续哈，2K23。Looney， 哎，哇 ，Butler 是哪一个 Butler？ 你不要唬我啊！
Welcome to
Lillard Wiggins，Sharp 是谁啊？哎，不是有一个 Simmons 吗？这谁？这个人是谁 ？Collins 是谁？啊，Hut，Sharp 到底是谁啊？交给我。
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome to Wednesday night's NBA action here on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Steve Smith, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Allie, take it away.
Well, Brian, the Blazers have had some bold moves to create flexibility and go younger. And
Well, he's been a big part of it, Allie. Thanks a lot. Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Thompson pair up at the 1 and the 2. Ben Simmons is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward position. And for Portland, Lillard and Sharp are the guards. Josh Hart is out there with John Collins. And it's Nurkic in at the center position. And Smitty, every year we see a few teams start out better than expected, then they regress.
That's because the surprise factor wears off. Teams adjust, and the season is so long, and they're not overlooking you anymore. The range of Lillard is endless. You cannot let him get looks from deep. Dame will hit him.
The putback, it's good on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's Lillard. Consistent production from him, averaging around 27.5 points a game. Pass to Collins. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Inside, John Collins knows how to be forceful, muscles his way to his shot.
来了，
Now here's Simmons. Defense right on him.
哦哟，
Sharp grabs the miss.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
这要投啊！
Banked it in off the glass.
Yet not afraid to finish at the rim. Sharp, just relentless.
Man, Blazers fans have been having a bit of whiplash. Western Conference Finals to the lottery in just 3 years.
BA injuries had a big part to play in that. Shows how fast the NBA landscape can change. Fans are hoping they can get back to what they were just as quickly.
Here's Sharp. Here's Lillard. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
A lot of enthusiasm to the start of this game. So far, a perfect 4 for 4.
Curry passes to Simmons. In transition, the pull-up. Here's Hart. He's off on that one. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. The Warriors have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's Curry. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
It's a treat to watch his ball handling. He has the basketball on a string.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Lillard against Wiggins. Just 5 to shoot. And stolen by Simmons. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball.
我还没有掌握球权24秒，怎么可能会转换呢？这不对啊！
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Pass to Hart. Back to Lillard. And it's good for 2. Lillard's got 7.
I love how crafty Damian Lillard is inside, finding a way past the D into his shot.
Here's Simmons. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
I mean, every time down the floor, this is what you're trying to do. Find the right matchup.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hart.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
For the Trailblazers, Watford's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic, and Simon has subbed in for Sharp. Curry against Lillard. Now here's Curry. He's guarded closely. That ties the game. Curry's got his second bucket of the night.
Can't give Steph these interior looks. He's too skilled of a scorer.
Pass to Simons. Lillard outside. From deep. Not going to go that time. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Last time they met in San Francisco.
And they really controlled that game, too. See, they had their fingerprints all over it. Just dominant showing all around.
Wiggins against Hart. Back to Lillard. Pass to Simons. Three-pointer. Looney grabs a miss.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And when John Collins takes off from the floor, you can feel your hair start to stand up.
One of the most explosive players in the league with his incredible liftoff. A strong step to the rim, and he can demolish anything in his path. Simply an electric player at times.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jordan Poole. That's his first foul for the Trailblazers. Wenslow's checked in for John Collins. Little comes in for Hart, and Payton is subbed in for Damian Lillard. Here's Little on the wing. Simons. Back to Payton. Pass to Simons. 4 on the clock. Portland, no good that time either. The Warriors have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Outside Curry. Over to the wing. Looney passes to Curry. Jacks up a 3. And the Warriors miss again. Portland has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Payton's shot is good.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Curry against Simons. The kick out to Poole. Back to Looney. Poole outside. And here's Curry for 3. Count it. His 3rd and 5 attempts.
In this period, they're feeding him, and he's feeling it.
Simons passes to Payton. Here's Little. Fires for 3. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Quick catch and shoot from Nazir Little, giving the D no time to react.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Poole. Takes a 3. And it's Portland with a rebound. Now the Blazers on the move. Here's Little. Lays it up and banks it in. Little's got 5 points.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter. Aggressive move inside.
Outside Curry.
Stephen Curry continues to develop all aspects of his game. Next step was to get the ball into the paint. He's done that.
And that one falls for Curry. And so Curry nails both of them.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. It's the Trailblazers leading by just 2. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And what stands out to you from the Trailblazers in this one?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves delivered.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
Justice Winslow out there with John Collins. Then there's Sharp. Then there's Anthony Simmons. And it's Hart in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
They're taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay. Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Back to Simmons. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Portland. Lillard comes in for Simmons. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
And anytime a player is asked about pressure, they'll say, I don't feel it. Smitty, I don't believe him.
No, you shouldn't be. I think what they're doing is, obviously, you don't want to show weakness. And it's about different players, how they manage it. And I think some players do a better job than others.
And coming into Summer League, Sharp was kind of a mystery man. So it's great to see him play at a high level and get a real sense for his talents.
Pass to Simmons. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Sharp. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Thompson against Hart. Softly drops in the floater.
Man, I'll tell you, when you get your floater game going, it's a tremendous weapon.
Golden State calls timeout. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Simmons. Soft touch off the glass. Simmons has got 6 in the quarter.
And so far, there's been tremendous cohesion offensively this quarter.
Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
What I love about John Collins, he plays with great determination, trying to impose his will.
Pass to Simmons. And it's Simmons with the jam.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Forget just landed in. He wanted to make a statement.
Portland calls timeout. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
They failed to create enough good looks. The ball movement just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
You know, they take 1 step forward, 2 steps back, and exercise in frustration.
Collins passes to Hart. Here's Sharp. He's watched by Kuminga. Inside. Here's Lillard. Drops in the layup for 2. Lillard's got 9.
Oh, and that's a nice find by one of the youngest players in the league. sharp, with tremendous upside to his game.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Poole. Outside Kuminga. Simmons with it. Back to Kuminga. And here's Simmons. Collins defending. Clock at 6. McGee passes to Simmons. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Lillard against Poole. Pass to Nurkic. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. No good that time. So Golden State will take it the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Thunder in their last game.
And I think they were prepared to face pressure D, but that never materialized, so they took advantage.
They came in focused and ready to play, and despite facing little resistance, they never pulled back.
Here's Sharp. 3-pointer. Thompson pulls it in. 1:57 left in the second. McGee finds Poole to the middle. Stolen by Collins. Here's Sharp. Yes, great play by Lillard to set it up. Sharp's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
So Portland ends up going with a new group. And the Warriors making a switch here. The Warriors leading. Outside Simmons. On the wing, Curry. He's covered by Simons.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Payton. 1:19 left in the first half of this game. Shot clock at 5. Here's Little. And here is Winslow. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
You see some of the craftiness of Winslow. Just knows how to generate offense.
And the Blazers making a change here. Collins checked in. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Here's Curry. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Outside Payton. Back to Simons. Pass to Little. From the arc. The rebound by Klay Thompson. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's Curry. 23 points his last outing. Fires from deep. Nails it from 3. And now it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
We're talking about Stephen Curry range right now in that shot.
Outside Payton. We've got 22 seconds left in the second period. Collins left side. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Portland no good that time either.
Hard to create space in that mid-range area. He would have been better passing that off.
And so
it's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, what a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 14 points and 1 assist. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what you think?
Great work on the glass.
Thanks for joining us, folks.
second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And so in the game for the Warriors, Thompson the 2 with Wiggins at the 3. JaVale McGee out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Curry in at the 1. Lillard against Wiggins. Outside Hart. Sinks the tray. Hart's got 5.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
And Josh Hart listed at 6'5", but he plays much bigger than that.
He does. I mean, just so strong on defense in the post, BA. Often will guard up a position, and his rebounding numbers show he plays well above his listed height.
Pass to Sharp. Wiggins against Lillard. Here's Hart. Called in by McGee.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
Here's Curry. Again, Golden State.
3 straight to begin this half. Couldn't have drawn it up any better.
Outside Hart. Here's Sharp. He's covered by Curry. Pass to Lillard. And it's Stephen Curry with the rebound. The Warriors have gone 3 of 3 in the second half. Here's Simmons. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
Even though that one didn't go down, I like the offensive game plan here. 3 for 4 coming out of the break.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. And Nurkic comes to help. Wiggins finds Thompson. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
This is Klay Thompson's go-to shot. Such an effective shooter from outside the arc.
Kuminga, he's checked in for the Warriors. Poole comes in for Thompson. Now a timeout called by Portland.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Pass to Lillard. Shot to stop the run, and the layup is good. Lillard's got 11 points.
Efficient performance from him. Not the case for everyone else on his team.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
They're trying to come back in this game. Now, bottom line, it's about energy and effort, exemplified by a possession like that. I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
That free throw, no good. One thing I know players are happy about, the number of back-to-back games is way down from just a few years ago, Smitty.
Yes, indeed, B.A. About a decade ago, about a quarter of a team's games were part of a back-to-back. Now it's only about 15%. That's a change everyone likes, players, coaches, and broadcasters.
And this is what Wiggins loves to do. Get out and run and punish the defense in transition.
Outside Hart. Lillard outside. Pass to Sharp. Now here's Hart. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive rebound. Nurkic passes to Lillard. And a miss there on the triple.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
The 3 from Curry. Damian Lillard with the rebound. Portland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Down low. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors.
This is what we talk about, valuing each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
So for the Blazers, Little comes in for Nurkic, and Simon has subbed in for Hart. Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Curry against Lillard. Curry passes to Wiggins for 3. Lillard pulls down the board. The Trailblazers have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Simons. Here's Little. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points. He's got 7.
Love the energy Little plays with. Outstanding job coming up with the offensive rebound.
Shot is good by Curry.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
The Trailblazers have gone cold here in this third quarter. Just 3 of 9. Pass to Sharp. Here's Little. He's watched by Kuminga. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to go on Jordan Poole.
Some players just need an opportunity to succeed. Take Anthony Simmons. With increased playing time during the 2021-22 season, we saw him take off.
Winslow's checked in for Portland. Payton comes in for Damian Lillard. Well, for Simmons during the 21-22 season, Smitty, injuries opened the door.
And BA, not just any injuries. Portland was without Dame Lillard and CJ McCollum most of that season, and Simmons filled the void. His scoring went up about 10 points per game.
Pass to Payton. Here's Sharp. They double him with Curry. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
I give credit to the coaches and players. Clearly the staff stressed scoring inside as well, and the players are definitely executing. And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound. Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
Pass to Payton. He shoots it. Connects. The jumper drops.
Showing the quickness. Nice catch and shoot by Anthony.
Poole outside. Looney finds Curry. Now here's Wiggins. Here's Curry. He's covered by Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Golden State with a rebound. Outside Curry. There's the 3. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. So for the Blazers, Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Winslow. And it's John Collins in for Little. The Warriors also with a sub. Thompson's checked in. Pass to Nurkic. Here's Simmons. Another shot. And it's laid in by Nurkic.
Nurkic is all about physicality on the glass and making his presence felt.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
And here's Curry for 3. Curry with another miss. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams playing well. The Warriors on top. They lead by 8. Steve Kerr with some words for his players.
You guys are doing great. We got a couple tough.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The perimeter filled up by Simmons and Hart. John Collins out there with Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Lillard in at the 1 spot. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Hart passes to Lillard. Oh, rejected by Wiggins.
And I love the energy on defense. Wiggins working hard to come up with the block right there.
And here's Curry for 3. That won't go either for Curry.
Trying to shoot himself out of his slump. And it's not going well.
Simmons passes to Hart. And the 3-pointer goes.
Just a smart pass by Simmons, finding the open guy and setting the table.
The Warriors leading. Thompson outside. Simmons against Simmons. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
Simmons 跟 Simmons 都是叫 Simmons。我靠，竟然被我投进一球。
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Outside Hart. Back to Lillard. Pass to Nurkic. It's Hart on the wing. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hart's got 5 points now this quarter.
Talk about making halftime adjustments. You love what they're doing with him now offensively.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And Yusuf Nurkic, a solid role player, fits well into any team environment. A great passer and doesn't need touches to contribute.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He spoke about their approach going forward. He believes that this is a mental battle. He told the players how we think about each possession will determine the outcome. Let's stay locked in.
Allie, thank you. And we saw last year, Nurkic can also act as a mentor with young players, Grant.
Yeah, B.A.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Simmons outside. Hard with it. Pass to Nurkic. Lillard outside. That three's off the mark.
He's been of no help stretching the floor tonight. Just 1 3 in the first half. Nothing in the second.
And here's Curry for three. Another three for Golden State.
Yeah, that's a great shot. Third three of the game for him, first in this half.
Simmons outside. Nurkic finds Simmons. Outside Hart. Pass to Lillard. 4-3. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Let's go with a three. Offensive board. Thompson outside. Simmons with it. Collins defending. Here's the three. Can't hit that one.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
You can't give Lillard an ounce of space. That's when he'll pull up right on you.
Curry passes to Thompson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one.
He's been so aggressive on offense, and with the results, you understand why.
You know why? Success breeds confidence, and he's certainly been successful from there, time and time again. Oh, erupting at the rim. Lillard can still climb the ladder.
Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Wiggins against Collins. And here's Curry for three. Connects from downtown. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
An explosion of points tonight for Steph. He's been having fun and smiling. Not the case for the defense.
Wiggins against Lillard. Kicks it out to Collins. It's rebounded by Golden State. McGee's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Simmons. Pass to Wiggins. Tipped. Now the Blazers moving it up. Here's Lillard. The Warriors pull it in. 1:27 left in the game. And a deep three from Curry. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 4 rebounds now. And the call will go against JaVale McGee. That's his first foul. Sharp, he's checked in for Portland. Timeout called. Portland. They're behind by 13. 1:21 left to play in the 4th. All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Stephen Curry.
And I just love to see a player who plays with an aggressive mindset. I mean, he had the energy and the intensity all game. He didn't waste any time when he had his chances out there by attacking the rim.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Shot from the top of the key. Curry, that's good. Curry's got 26 points.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out. It was so bad to see Damian Lillard, one of the most durable players of the past decade, to miss so much of the 2021-22 season.
That one's off. And for a player like Lillard, who never missed significant time, an injury like that can pose challenges, Smitty.
But he embraced it, B.A. It was a time to step back, evaluate his game, and get his mind fresh. Sometimes a reset like that can make a great player like Dame even better.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the Warriors.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
And when we look at their record, this game pushes them to 49 wins.
And once this game is all said and done, they'll have a healthy 2-0 lead in this season series.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Stephen Curry.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. Really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Lillard, he takes pride in being a leader for his team. His hunger to win is undeniable.
Fires top of the key. Again, Golden State.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Kick out to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Launches it. Drains the triple.
Hey. 不要再投一个。
And here's Curry for 3. That shot missing. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
31分呢。好吧，这是什么东西？这是交字截止日期是不是？靠呀！那我现在来看，我是不是还可以交易啊？谁呀、方这个什么 trade Tatum， 这是谁呀、好了，这个不重要，小咖，好吧。Lopez 签下一个底薪的，是不是 ？Trade Terry Taylor 是谁？我现在啊，看一下那个金块队的，有一个我不错，我想要交易。看鹈鹕队蛮厉害的，这个 Green 啊。Green 我用底皮牵手好吧？底皮牵手被我弄掉了。这个啦，这个人有个烂的，不是哦。这个啊，哦还不能交易哦，靠。Baldwin， 现在这个薪资结构还蛮健康的啊。还可以啊，用这个去交易啊，可以吗？交易看看啊。不交易啊，不交易就算了哈。 No。好，看一下我们现在的战绩，49胜6败，凡是只要50胜，就算是一个强队了。我们只要在哪里胜，我们就算是强队之定。然后呢，这个灰狼已经下去了，好不好？亚特兰大老鹰76人。湖人打一下吧，我们是在主场uniform。这样吧。
Season 2 of NBA 2K23 has arrived in the city and the Goat Boat.
40 new reward prizes.
Welcome to 2K Sports Live Saturday night coverage of the NBA. Thanks for and now the Lakers starting group. Thomas Bryant is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Davis, and it's Beverly in at the 2 spot. And for the Warriors, on the wings, Thompson and Wiggins. JaVale McGee is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Curry in at the point guard. James, the bounce pass. Well, Clark, as always, we saw some movement at the trade deadline. Now those teams are trying to incorporate new players, while at the same time trying to make a championship push.
And we know, Kevin, these players were brought in to help them reach that goal, but along the way, there will be growing pains. I think it's inevitable. They don't have a lot of time to get them up to speed, so we'll see how it plays out.
Here's Simmons. McGee trying to break free. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got the first points of the night for the Warriors. We'll now go to David Aldridge, who spoke with Darvin Ham. David.
Hey, Kevin. Yes, when I asked him about his game plan defensively, he said they were trying to shut off the lane and prevent easy baskets. He knows that may leave open shooters out on the perimeter, but he's willing to take that risk. We'll see if the opponent can make those shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David. The shot by Curry, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Outside Westbrook. Back to James. Trying to get open is Davis.
Superb work in the pick and roll that time by LeBron James. Such a pro at executing in these sets. Takes advantage of whatever mistake the defense makes.
Man, is it easy to remain in awe of the greatness of LeBron James. Clark, this is a guy that just doesn't seem to age. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's really one of the remarkable runs in the history of sports in my mind, quite honestly, Kevin, on and off the floor. We know he spends a lot of time and money to keep his body in peak shape. He yet is still not showing any real signs of slowing down. We know Father Time is undefeated, but I tell you what, LeBron is giving it a run for its money.
Davis against Simmons. Curry outside for Simmons. Thompson outside. From outside the arc. No good. And the Lakers going the other way now. This game coming after a loss against the Bucks.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
6 on the shot clock. McGee with the block.
Boy, and the wingspan McGee has covers a lot of ground. Very useful for shot blocking.
Some nice passing by Golden State here. Wiggins kicks to Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
And that one's good. Beverly.
Tell you what, the defense has to feel lost. I mean, Beverly is talented, really talented, and quite good at nailing those tough shots close to the basket.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
and no quit. Just keep playing the right way, stay aggressive, and try to battle back. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And the Warriors with some changes. Looney's checked in for JaVale McGee. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Simmons. And Poole subbed in for Thompson. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. Jones checked in for Bryant. Grayson Allen comes in for LeBron. Walker's checked in for Patrick Beverley. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Curry. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. That's now 8 points for Stephen Curry.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Right here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot. But I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years. And I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
No good from the wing. And Walker's got the ball here for Los Angeles. It's a 10-point game. And then Jones with the jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. With one hand, hole punch.
Curry looking around. In the corner, it's Wiggins. And it's off from three-point range. Lakers trailed by 8. Pass to Schroeder. Fires from the corner. Offensive rebound. The second effort. And it's Jones laying it in. Jones has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Curry dishes to Kuminga. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw of the night here.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
And, you know, you don't have to tell them what their free throw numbers are. I mean, they're well aware of it, believe me.
Allen, that's good.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Trailblazers in Portland. Curry finds Kuminga. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, we've got Patrick Beverley. Thomas Bryant is out there with LeBron James. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Reeves in at the small forward. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Man, I tell you, you really have to appreciate how much Beverley hustles. He plays hungry and with an edge. He's skilled, though, on both ends of the floor in addition to that.
Poole. McGee trying to break free. That's good from Poole on the assist by Thompson.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Back to Westbrook. And he banks in the layup. Westbrook's got his first 2 points of the night.
One thing you can count on with Westbrook, he is always in attack mode. That's 24/7.
Outside, Simmons. The deep three from Thompson. Doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That'll be the second of this two-game road trip. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook has really honed his ball handling skills, so now he's able to create very well off the dribble.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Good on the three-point shot.
I really believe we can go ahead now and lock Klay Thompson in on the short list of the greatest pull-up shooters in the NBA, and we might be talking the all-time list here.
Back to Westbrook. And the layup falls. 6 points for Russell Westbrook.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here, fresh from a win against Portland.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
And it was funny, the road arena didn't bother them at all. I mean, they locked in, focused, and executed, and got it done.
Here's Reeves, a huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Yeah, you know, LeBron is already top 10 in career assists, okay? And he's also continuing to rack up the dimes and climbing just about every all-time chart there is in the NBA.
Warriors leading by 4. As one of the biggest stars in the NBA, Russell Westbrook, Clark, puts a lot of energy into his charity work.
Yeah, he really does, and I don't know how many people really recognize that, but I know he's appreciated for it. He started the Why Not Foundation to help underserved communities, and they're doing some great work. Russ said, why not? Has always been his attitude whenever he's pursuing a tough goal, and thus he named his foundation the same way.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Beverly, the pass to Bryant. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Kevon Looney is checked in for Simmons. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And Stephen Curry subbed in for Jordan Poole.
And even if you're not a fan of Curry or a fan of his team, you can't help but marvel at some of the shots this guy sinks on a nightly basis.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played. They're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Something else they're doing well tonight, guys, lots of points in the paint. Something to continue to keep our eye on.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Walker's checked in. There's Schroeder. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Warriors leading by 4. Thompson passes to Curry. That one goes. Count it. Curry's got 11 points.
A team-first player. When Thompson notices one of his guys is uncovered, he is willing to get it to him.
And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. He dishes it to McGee. Wiggins from outside drains it from beyond the arc. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Allen passes to Walker. Kicks it to Schroeder. Outside, Walker. Lays it up off the glass. Walker's got his first points of the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
He's cooled down a little bit after draining those 2 3-pointers in the first quarter.
James kicks to Allen. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
There's no stopping that. AD is too long and strong to bother that alley-oop.
Curry against Schroeder. Lets it fly. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Coming off a big game,
没有，
his
他现在爆发，
confidence
他
couldn't
爆
be
发的能
higher.
力是
And
3分，你有
coach
看到
knows
他
it.
下面有
Showing
一
no
个箭
signs of
头，
slowing
一个
or
弓
cooling
箭
down.
的
They're going to
弓
ride
箭
him
的
as
样
far
子。
as he can take him.
他现在爆发的是属于
Here's Schroeder. McGee with the block.
我灌篮给你看。
Walker against Wiggins. Thompson from long range. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 3 assists in the game. Schroeder outside. Allen inside, covered by Wiggins. Here's Walker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. The Lakers also with a sub. Jones checked in for LeBron.
我会买一堆游戏，到时候我才会玩戏。我会买
You
黑色星
gotta
期五，我
love
会买
strong
一堆游
defense,
戏。
especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejection. Wow.
Superb anticipation on that rejection, and that'll allow them to stay on the lead if they keep defending like that.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Outside Curry.
我现在叫一个挡拆哈，挡拆。
To the middle. Tries to save it. It's stolen by Schroeder.
你知道我刚才在干嘛吗？
Ahead. Here's Allen.
我刚才是空
Good
抛啊，
discipline
但
on
他没有
defense.
接，他
Wiggins
没有
right
跟
on
上
top。of it the whole.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 13 points and 2 assists. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, the three-point shooting was the key.
命中率6成5啊。
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
逛街，对啊。
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen
我还在
Curry.
爆发，你
He's
看，
done
我
a
从
fantastic
那
job
个
of
我从
finding
上半场
open
爆发到
space to
现在，
operate within the first few
叫一个
quarters.
挡拆。
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Guard pair on the floor. It's Curry and Thompson. Wiggins is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's McGee in the pivot manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Westbrook passes to Bryant. Trying to get open is Davis. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 4 points with the buckets from Bryant.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Good on the bucket.
Simmons muscling his way right into his shot. He gets the ball inside like that, it's almost a wrap.
Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robertson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Curry against Westbrook. Curry passes to McGee. Thompson outside. Golden State moving it around. Back to Curry. Launches a 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Westbrook kicks to Beverly. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And that one's good. James.
A monster down low. LeBron James, the rare package of skill, size, and athleticism.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
And the Warriors making a change here.
看到没有
Poole's checked in.
好，我要用这一招了。
Simmons inside. He's covered by Westbrook. Clock at 6. Golden State needs to get off a shot. McGee's shot is off. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injury, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
Poole up top, defended by Beverly. Thompson from long range, connects from three-point range. Thompson's got his third basket of the night.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson a look from the corner, that's as bankable as almost any play you can call. They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game.
Here's Simmons. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
You know, to me, it looks like Simmons is sometimes better at scoring through contact. Excellent concentration there.
Pass to Beverly. Davis against McGee. Outside, Davis. Shoots over McGee. McGee with the block. Poole on the wing. He's covered by Westbrook. Thompson dishes it to Simmons. Thompson looking for an opening. That shot misses. And so James will bring it up for Los Angeles, trailing by 5. Timeout called the Warriors. Hard to believe, Greg, last season, LeBron missing the playoffs for just the 3rd time in his career.
And Kevin, it almost felt surreal to not have him in the playoffs. I mean, this guy's been a fixture in the postseason for almost 2 decades now. Just another bullet on LeBron's incredible resume.
Looney's checked in for the Warriors. Kuminga comes in for Simmons, and Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Jones checked in for Anthony Davis. Grayson Allen comes in for LeBron. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for Patrick Beverly, and Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Russell Westbrook. Here's Thompson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And now that's 11 points for Klay Thompson. Lakers trailed by 5. Outside, Walker, and there's the call on Klay Thompson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
.133 left in the 3rd. And that one's good. Schroeder.
So crafty and clever at finishing inside. Schroeder doesn't lack confidence trying to get it up and down from this area.
Wiggins against Allen. Wiggins passes to Thompson. And it's Thompson again missing.
This shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
How about that dish by Schroeder? Always a good idea to get it to the open man. That's just good basketball.
Looney kicks to Wiggins. Pass to Thompson. Kuminga down low. Working on Bryant. Thompson with the bucket.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
For Los Angeles, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
And guys, that allows their opponents to play very aggressive defense if they choose to, knowing it's not a bad thing to send them to the foul line.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Reeves is checked in. Poole finds Looney. Out to Thompson. From deep. Another 3 for Golden State.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too, as a matter of fact. I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Walker the pass to Bryant. 4 seconds left. No good at the rim. And that does it for the third quarter. Both teams clicking offensively as we approach the fourth quarter. Warriors. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Lakers trailed by 5. So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Russell Westbrook. LeBron James is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Patrick Beverley. And it's Reeves in at the 3 spot.
Boy, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
There's the pass to Simmons. Six for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
You know, what touch from the Australian native, Ben Simmons. I mean, he's so good at staying under control, even when facing physical contact.
Offensive rebound. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Davis.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Beverley against Simmons. Lucky 7 drops in. He's perfect from the floor. 7 for 7.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Here's Beverley. Passes it to James.
Ooh.
6 to shoot. Shoots over Kuminga. He can't get that one. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Here's Curry with the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Reeves. There's the killer 2-handed slam.
Really good court awareness that time from Anthony Davis. Seeing the floor and making the right decision.
Warriors leading by 6. Outside, Simmons. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Drops in the layup for 2. Simmons got 6 in the quarter.
This really elevates Ben Simmons' team when he's shooting it like this. Great to see him finding a scoring rhythm.
And the Lakers call time here. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. JaVale McGee's checked in for Kuminga. The Lakers also with a sub. Ryan's checked in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. He's pleased that they're getting consistent points in the paint. He said, in this league, it's not easy to do what you guys are doing. Let's just keep doing it until they stop us. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Here's Westbrook. It's sent back down by Simmons. Wiggins against James, and stolen by LeBron. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Boy, really nice play. LeBron showing real good instincts on the offensive glass there.
Simmons inside. Defended by Beverley. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
Composed under pressure, and he's now 4 for 4 here in the fourth.
Here's James. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
And the shot is good. Simmons got the lead up to 10 now for the Warriors.
Well, I tell you what, Curry is such a tremendous perimeter shooter that I think his ability to set up teammates and his unselfishness are often underrated.
.158 left in the fourth quarter. LeBron against Wiggins. James. That shot missing. Wiggins with some nice D. Warriors leading by 10. Curry with it. In the corner, it's Wiggins. The three-pointer, no good. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. And it's Davis with the jam.
Doesn't take a lot for AD to get to the rim. With his length, he can throw it down easily.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're up by 8. 124 left to play here in the fourth. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Ben Simmons.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
He doesn't take over games like this very much, but it's always possible. And when he does, here at home, these fans love it.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 10. 1:10 left in the fourth quarter. Wiggins against LeBron. Up again. He kicks to Beverly for the three. There's JaVale McGee with the rebound. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter.
And this just goes to show how much of a difference focus makes. Good win here for the Warriors.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
Still 2 more games upcoming between these teams, so we could have a few more twists and turns down the road.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys. And look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ben Simmons.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
From deep, Walker. And they recover it. Pass to Schroeder. Outside, Walker. A three-pointer off the mark. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Owens, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.
看一下哈，西门斯22分得最高 ，Curry 今天失常，好不好？但是命中率也有50%哦，16分。上场他上场只有16分钟得到16分，1分钟得1分，这效率是非常的高的。好，这个我们在这个明星赛之前呢，这个就是全明星赛了啊。全明星赛之前还有两场比赛，我们先看一下现在的这个战绩。我们勇士队的话，50胜6败，凡是一个球季能拿到50胜，它就代表强队，对不对？我们到目前为止才6败，我们可能可以打败自己的这个记录73胜9败的记录，我们有可能办法挑战的啊。然后你看第2名的灰狼队是39胜20败，跟我们的胜差达到12.5场的胜差，所以说这后面都是一堆，他们都是一个集团的，是这4支，好不好？其他不是跟我们同一个档次。那 那我们就很容易从西区出现。那问题是说东区你出现的是谁？你来看一下东区，也是一些阿猫阿狗，对吧？这个我们就不足为惧了。我们继续来打这个，我们再打一场啊！我们这一节再打一场。这个是谁？巫师是不是？巫师也是在主场。那好，这容易啦。看到没有 ？Brady Bale 竟然没有90分呢，才87分呢。Jamie Grant 还好啦，但是我不要穿，我穿这个好了。
And those new looks aren't just on the courts. Clothing and emotes.
看一下哈 ，Wiggins 哈，贝尔就是守 Wiggins， 贝尔啊，就给 Wiggins 去守。那个 White 就交给我来守好了。这个是哦，这个人哦，这个是新秀啦。好，这个给西门斯去守好了。Looney 守这个。
Welcome to just about ready to get this one started. First, let's hear from...
Thanks, Brian. Well, Steph Curry asked to define his impact on the NBA. He said, quote, I understand the game has changed a lot, and I've had a huge part in that.
Eyes on the prize, Allie. Thanks. Now Washington starting 5. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. Jeremy Grant out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Wright in at the point. And for the Warriors, Thompson the 2 with Wiggins at the 3. JaVale McGee out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Curry in at the point. And Brent, for those star-laden teams, this has to be a difficult time of year to stay completely focused.
Well, those teams have a bigger goal in mind, NBA, all the time. And there is no doubt, they always think health first, getting proper rest, and making sure they're playing their best basketball come playoff time. Talk to most of the coaching staffs around the league. What is the first thing they think about with Jeremy Grant? And it's that athleticism that comes to mind.
And you talk about a basketball family. Jeremy Grant's father was a pro. His uncle, his brothers. I mean, plenty of competition growing up.
And even though Jeremy grew up around the game, you know, success wasn't handed to him, Grant.
Not at all. I mean, he was a second-round pick out of Syracuse. And he's really had to prove himself as an NBA player. He has truly come a long way. Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Right outside. Here's Avdia. 8 points in his last time out. Back to Wright. Curry with some nice D. Right side Simmons. Out to Thompson. Back to Simmons. Thompson outside. There's the triple. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
Just love the flow and the mechanics of what Klay does so efficiently with that J.
Right outside. Back to Beal. Oh, McGee with the block. And as it goes out of bounds, Washington able to keep possession. Almost 2 minutes into the first here. 5 to shoot. Here's Beal.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out, just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And so it's Washington with it. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Here's Grant, And he sinks the 11-footer.
That's a lot of hard work in the offseason for Jeremy Grant to become better at the mid-range, finding some footing there.
Curry against Wright. Pass to Wiggins. Puts up a three. Offensive rebound.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul. And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
I mean, letting them know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Here's Beal.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
Well, he's just really struggling right now. With everything he's throwing up, nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
After a couple of injury-plagued seasons where they missed the playoffs, the Warriors have returned to their winning ways, and just how impressive has that been?
Here's Avdia, and right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Out to the right wing, and here's Grant from the arc. The rebound by Simmons.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, as good as you can do without getting a block there to defend.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Curry's got 6. Right, and getting Klay Thompson back has been a major factor for their renewed success.
Well, there's no doubt how vital Klay is to this team, but you got to give credit to their overall depth. I don't think Klay was fully healthy last year at any point, so he's coming in stronger. This roster still feels like strength in numbers is in effect.
That one falls for Grant, and some changes here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for McGee. Kuminga comes in for Simmons. And it's Poole in for Wiggins. A big group substitution here for Washington. Gafford, he's checked in for Porzingis. Hachimura comes in for Avdia. Kispert's checked in for Beal. And it's Barton in for Wright.
Great execution. Steph just ripping the defense right now to shreds. What a great screen and roll action that was.
Grant finds Hachimura. Gafford with the ball. He's defended by Looney. And it's Gafford missing.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Washington trailing. Barton with it. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game.
You know, the Wizards really came up short last season on the defensive end. They consistently struggled to get stops, which makes it twice as hard to win games.
Just wonder how the Wizards can remedy their defensive weaknesses from last year.
Well, BA, mindset is a big part of it. They just need to have better focus on pressuring the ball handlers and making sure shots are getting well contested.
The Warriors have gone 5 of 8. Solid opening quarter for them. Curry against Barton. Thompson passes to Kuminga. Beyond the arc. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Kuminga. Thompson's got 6.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Now a timeout called by Washington.
Think about Jonathan Kuminga and how versatile this guy is, capable of playing a lot of positions, and they're exploring that.
And Washington has possession. They trail by 7. Pass to Kispert. Hachimura with the ball. Grant the pass to Gafford. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Kuminga down low. Hachimura covering. Nice shot by Kuminga.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
There's 57 seconds left now in the first quarter. To the paint. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Well, Barton had a good feel about what was happening defensively, and his teammate was wide open.
Right side, Kuminga. Back to Thompson. The 3-ball. Washington with a rebound. Last time they met in Washington.
In this league, you have to stay active at both ends of the floor. I thought their lackluster defense was the difference in the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
Now here's Looney. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Free throw good. Hachimura.
Yeah, Hachimura being able to step out and shoot threes, that's huge for his development.
And both free throws good for Hachimura. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first. Curry drives in, uses the glass on the layup. Curry's got 10 points in the game.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Beal, and then Beal with the dunk.
Beal just trying to find the lane to the rim. Something opened up, and he took advantage.
It could go. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Warriors.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
So much good energy and flow tonight, and that has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Curry and Poole, the sharp shooting backcourt for them. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's McGee in at the center position. That's the Warriors 5. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, Brian, the Wizards have been aggressively reshaping their roster. What they haven't done is tear it down and start a rebuild. That's often the most popular route for teams stuck in the middle, but the Wizards seem to be hoping they can catch lightning in a bottle. Back to you.
No appetite for the restart, Allie. Thanks. Now here's Curry. He's got 10. Poole from long range. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And for the Wizards, they're shooting only 36% so far in this game. Here's Avdia. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Poole, the pass to Simmons. Back to Poole. Takes the three. And the Warriors miss again. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Brent, at the center position, it does feel like we're seeing a reemergence of the big man, the traditional 5.
Yeah, BA, I think it comes down to whether or not you have one or not. I mean, there are teams that just don't have the bruising big that can go down into the post and dominate possessions to slow things down and get to the paint. Other teams are electing to want to play faster and with more skill. So it comes down to how a team wants to set their roster up as to whether or not the traditional 5 is part of your action.
Curry finds Kuminga. Right against Curry. 6 to shoot. From behind the arc. The shot no good. And Washington the other way now. They're off to battle the Trailblazers after this one, as they'll be playing at Moda Center. It's the second game of 3 on the road. The 11-footer. Called in by McGee. The Warriors have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. Wiggins outside. The 3 from Curry. And again, no good by Golden State.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
The Wizards have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Well, Brent, not many players love the grind of the game like Stephen Curry.
Well, when you get to a point, BA, where you're practicing and you only count the makes if it's a swish, and you count it as a miss when you hit the rim, attention to detail like that gives you all-time greats like Steph Curry.
Golden State calls timeout. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Lakers in their last game.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
Now here's Curry. He's got 10. Pass to Wiggins. Back to Curry. Can they get it? And Wiggins gets it to go. The assist by Curry. Wiggins gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Beal against Wiggins. Beal gets the bucket.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Here's Poole, and he banks in the layup. Poole's got his first points of the game.
And Poole just going right through contact. I mean, this guy is getting better and better.
Beal outside. Pass to Avdia. Fires the three. And they get it back. Back to Beal. Second shot opportunity. And Porzingis lays it in. And the Wizards lead by 1.
CTH. Can't teach height. Porzingis is big and completes the play.
Here's Curry. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Washington.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
I like it when a lot of guys are committed to attack to the inside because it's going to get you to the line. Can they keep that up?
Now here's Grant. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Indiana.
Not a bad shot from the mid-range. The D's giving it to him, and he's usually got an eye in that kind of range.
Kuminga against Beal. Wiggins passes to Looney. Now here's Thompson from outside the arc. Kispert grabs a miss. Pass to Beal. A minute 22 left in the first half. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Nice shot by Kuminga.
I like watching Curry work the pick and roll. I wonder if his time with Steve Nash in the offseason is paying some dividends. Impossible to guard in those sets.
Here's Kispert. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Grant, left side, launches a three. That one falls, coming off Beal's feed. And the Wizards lead by 2.
And they seem to have a hard time picking good shots in the first quarter, but it's all coming together now for them here.
Drive by Curry. An easy 2 on the layup. Curry's got 4 points in the quarter.
And this is a special player and might be a special night for Curry.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Beal, the pass to Barton. Beal against Wiggins. Pass to Gafford. Barton left side. And here's Kispert from the arc. And the Wizards with another 3.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
To the inside. Grant with a steal. Bradley Beal has been leading the charge for the score. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break. Ready.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A pretty close game for the Wizards throughout the first quarter. They did give up a couple baskets more than they... Thanks for joining us, folks.
三分球太弱了，是不是？
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
I'll tell you what, he's still working on his playmaking skills, but he's been tremendous so far in finding the open man.
Well, if we were grading playmaking today, it's an A+ from him.
On the court right now for the Wizards. At the 2 and the 3 are Beal and Avdia. Jeremy Grant out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Wright in at the 1. Now here's Wright. Pass to Grant. And it's good. 2 points. Grant's got 11 points.
Well, when he gets into the paint, he starts to get hungry. He goes right through the defense He's a straight line guy.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
Yeah, BA, I mean, that's such a big play here in a close game like this one. Great concentration from him.
Looney, high post, working on Grant. Back to Thompson. Here's Looney. He's covered by Grant. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Thompson, no good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Simmons has checked in for the Warriors. Pass to Avdia. Back to Wright. Grant outside. Here's Beal. Back to Grant. Over Simmons. That's good from Grant. On the assist by Beal. Beal's got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on. Well, very few players have the firepower that Bradley Beal does as a combo guard. He's been in the league since 2013, and the defenses still haven't figured this guy out.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Bradley Beal played for Coach Greg Popovich with the U.S. national team, and Pop said, quote, he's hard to keep up with. His balance and movement are very impressive. He stops on a dime, can pull up and shoot. That, along with his excellent footwork, are the most impressive things for me. Brian?
Yeah, great breakdown there, Allie. Thank you. Poole, he's checked in for Stephen Curry. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Hachimura's checked in. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over McGee. Porzingis misses. And as for Beal's offense, Brent, it's all that much more impressive given what kind of load he's had to carry.
Well, B.A., it's not just the load he carries, it's that he really hasn't had that complimentary guy next to him the past few seasons. It's been developmental guys, younger players with potential. So defense is focusing on Bradley Beal, all their attention to him, and yet he still produces.
Here's Porzingis. After the Warriors picking up a basket just a moment ago. Beal, the pass to Wright. Shot clock at 6. Hachimura from long range. Drops in the 3. Hachimura's got 7 points.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Simmons against Wright. Nice shot by Simmons. Give him 8 points now.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
Beal outside. McGee against Porzingis. Over McGee. That one off the back iron and out.
You get a feeling that he made that much more difficult than he had to. No reason why he had to fade away on that jumper.
And slam dunk by Simmons.
When you can score the ball and the defense makes adjustments your way to do that, Poole has to take advantage like that.
Washington calls timeout. And the Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Right, the pass to Barton. Here's Kispert. Lets it go from deep. Kuminga pulls it in. Here's Wiggins. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. And now a 3-point Warrior lead.
And that's just a good look from Clay as his teammate was open.
Pass to Barton. Right outside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. First free throw is good. And the Wizards making a change here. Avdia's checked in. It's both from the stripe. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third quarter here. Simmons against Wright. Simmons with the bucket. Simmons has got 10 points in just the second half.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Hachimura. Barton with it. Here's Avdia, defended by Thompson. Pulls up at the elbow. No good, a bit long that time.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
Wiggins with it. Barton covering. Thompson outside. Simmons against Hachimura. The kick out to Wiggins. The three is up. And the Warriors with another three.
Well, if Wiggins hits these three-point balls at a high clip, he'll become a much better player and more dangerous for this offense.
Right, the pass to Barton. Gafford with the ball. Hachimura against Kuminga. 4 on the clock. Here's Barton. They grab their own miss. Gafford with the bucket.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Simmons. And the layup is good off the glass. Simmons has got 12 now in this quarter.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Right against Poole. Right, the pass to Hachimura. Goes back up. And he lays it up and in. Hachimura's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
And Hachimura in there on the rebounding, and I like to see him doing that. Let's hope he keeps it up.
Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the 4th quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Ooh, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Curry and Thompson pair up at the 1 and the 2. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Andrew Wiggins. And it's Looney in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the Warriors 5. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And it's 6'9", Denny Avdia with great size for a wing, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. And you combine that with his motor, too. I mean, he's already an excellent defender with the versatility to cover inside and out.
And the Warriors making a switch here. McGee's checked in. The Warriors leading. Now Curry. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And no lack of aggression on that move. Good for the 2K drive.
Oh, the energy and focus on display. Saw an opportunity to get inside, and they continue to build at this lead.
Here's Avdia. 6 to shoot. Here's Grant. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And Grant, one of those players who year after year taking on more and more offensive responsibility.
Curry passes to McGee. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got his 4th assist with that last one.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Now here's Barton. Pass to Porzingis. Here's Avdia, defended by Thompson. They get it again.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
The 3. The rebound by the Wizards. And there is the whistle. That'll go on Kevon Looney. That's his first foul. Washington has gone 4 of 8 from 3. A nice percentage. Here's Avdia, defended by Thompson. Beal's got room. Hauled in by McGee. McGee's got 6 rebounds in the game. Curry passes to Thompson from downtown. Rebound by the Wizards. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds in the game.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. And the Warriors call time here.
And one thing I've learned through the years is no matter the situation, there are always adjustments you can make.
Yeah, not just there to pump up or to discipline players. You got to make sure that the coach makes the proper adjustments and has his team in the right mindset to carry it out.
Simmons has checked in for the Warriors. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Wright's checked in for Barton. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Steve Kerr had to say to the team. He told them, quote, play as if it's 0-0. We want that type of energy and focus. We might be winning, but this game is not over yet. It's a clear message, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's Beal. Pass to Avdia. Now Porzingis. Puts it up. And it's Wright missing. The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Curry finds Wiggins. Thompson outside. And here's Simmons. Pounded by Wright. Nice shot by Simmons. Simmons has got 14 points here in the second half.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
Back to Wright. Pass to Porzingis. Back to Wright. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
The Warriors have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Well, you love their unselfish play. Keeping that ball moving, good shot to great. That's winning basketball.
You probably have to touch on as well that tonight their penetration has been awesome. I mean, they put force on this game, attacking off the bounce, and the willingness to do that has paid off.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
Right against Curry. And again, it's Golden State.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Now here's Beal. Floats one up. The rebound by Wiggins. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
Curry passes to McGee. Back to Curry. The 3. The offensive rebound. From deep. No good on the shot.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Good on the shot.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
So it's the Warriors now. After the basket by Washington. Back to Curry. Fires the 3. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. Simmons has got 3 assists now in this one. Now a timeout called by Washington. They're trailing by 10. There's a minute 17 left in the fourth. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, DeLon Wright.
And it's simple. I mean, when you shoot it like he has, this award is a lock. I mean, up over 60% from the field, that's crazy good. He's given him just about everything he's had today.
Now here's Porzingis. And here's Wright from the arc. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails. Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Warriors.
Well, they were focused on being productive at the arc tonight.
And it ended up paying off big time. Just an overwhelming performance.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year.
Only a 2-game series, and they win both. They have to be satisfied with this.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Stephen Curry.
He was tough to cover all game long. One of those nights when he felt like nobody could stop him, and they didn't.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Inside, Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
And good heads up from Bradley Beal, just spots the ready shooter.
They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, BA. They deserve the win.
Curry, no good. Here's Avdia, defended by Thompson. Out of bounds. It'll be Warriors ball. And here's Curry. The three is up. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. Even early on in this game, they appeared happy to be playing at home.
And it makes a huge